Maybe I'm Celissa, maybe I'm not, but you can call me Rice because that is my nickname. And welcome. I'm doing a house tour. I'm doing a house tour. It's not my. I'm reviewing architecturally a house tour that was suggested by me by one of our community members. The rice grains. I know the USS gonna be like, it's the USS, whatever. I'm still gonna say the rice grains in the Discord, which is a St Lucia apartment tour. So I'm just gonna jump into it. It's by Retired Caribbean Living. Sorry if I am mixing up the words, but the video is down in the description and I'll just start it off right there. And again, if you wanna see a whole explanation of the video, etc., the situation, I always go to the content creators video. I only watch it for architectural purpose, for analysis, commentary, and to help you as the viewer if you're interested. And again, if you want to have live commentary on Twitch on Monday mornings when I stream there, it usually 6 a.m. Eastern time, but I do architectural review live, so you can have suggest me a video and I can write there live, say my input and things like that. Okay, now we start.
So when you walk in the door, the first thing that you're going to see is the kitchen and entryway.
So kitchen already, U-shape, fridge, oven, sink, double, got it. Window,
kind of
love the window.
We're at our entryway right now, and
dining room.
Our dining table is right there.
It's still super loud,
because it's an open,
in my opinion.
House. So I like to keep my kitchen
open concept house. She said.
Pretty much have a spot for fruits, a couple.
That's amazing. My house, my kitchen counter's full.
Clear as possible. And the cabinets are honestly not even.
But she has a lot of room, so
like
very jealous.
Kitchen because
and the stove.
Frankly, I hate cleaning my kitchen. So we have our small stove from our old apartment and fridge.
Relatable,
well. So
especially that type of stove.
Fruits, veggies, that sort
but
of thing.
yeah, kitchen is nice. The counter looks fine.
I love their.
I don't like the counter with the little thing on the side. I got I'll say the laminate or the quartz, whatever that looks like laminate, but the quartz like is like a full thick slab, because I feel like things get stuck on the little wood trim. I don't know. That's just a personal preference again.
Can't stress this enough. So I only have a few things out, and I don't keep out more than that ever. My favorite thing is my slow cooker, however, and this is something that is from.
I'm just skipping that because that's not the architectural part.
What you can see when you like turn around from.
So that's the entrance.
The front door, which is what we use.
That's the dining room.
This is the dining room.
Honestly, so I'm surprised.
Like because it's very simple and
I'm surprised. She can talk in the back. I'm surprised because the chairs are very that type of material. It's not leather. Maybe it is leather, but it looks like the fake leather. And I know with the heat of the Caribbean, because I am Caribbean, not from St Lucia, I'm from St Martin, but the heat of the Caribbean, usually those type of chairs don't stay long because they start to like bust because it's so hot. And I know that from experience. It's so hot that they bust. Like, I don't know what to explain. They like bust open and there's like little cracks that appear over time. So I don't know. Maybe her place is highly air conditioned, so it won't happen.
Don't like much,
but I just telling you,
I just need a
down boss.
And that's what that is, and it's lovely.
But that's fine.
So
living room.
The dining room. We're in the living room.
The living room is big.
An art project right now, so that's.
We're skipping this part on, but
we have our couch.
Had her couch.
In the process of cleaning some
L shape.
It's an L-shaped space. And we also have doors which lead out to the balcony, which I didn't show.
That's cute.
And we have these two vintage chairs that we actually restored.
That's cool.
On our own, more or less. So we got these cushions.
These candles, I don't know why in the Caribbean it's just difficult to see these type of candles. Maybe other places too, but I'm just saying that it's not shocking to me.
The table in between them is also restored. I'll explain a little bit about that in just a bit. So... yes, so the table was...
and it's important to always have candles in the Caribbean because hurricane season. So if your electricity is cut, yes, you can have a lamp, a flashlight, etc. But, and you can have those the oil lamps when I'm talking about lamp. But it's good to have candles too because you have it as an extra. Someone can hold it in their hand and go about it if the flashlight battery doesn't run. If the flashlight battery is dead.
The table
I like the table that they made it themselves. Very creative.
That did glass cuts from Curacao, and so we put them together to make this kind of eclectic, distressed table, and so we set
which is
our
another
coffee
item from the
on there,
Caribbean in case you don't know.
candles on there. This
Then she has a
is
ladder.
for if
We'll
you wanna
skip.
get really cozy
She
on
puts
the
blankets
couch.
on the
But
ladder.
this is
It's not
Anton's bathroom, which I
architectural, so
apologize
I
for
just
at the
surpass it.
beginning. It's usually
That's
way
the
neater, but he lives in the
office.
middle of a
It's like window, outside balcony. She talks about him being office. There's a storage unit here. I'm just passing like she talks about other things that's not necessarily
which he uses to work and
architecturally.
sometimes nap
Has a
to
couch.
refresh his mind. Great.
Simple
black. So our guest bathroom is also
bathroom.
pretty basic. I didn't linger on the
It still has
bathrooms too long.
bathtub,
There's
toilet,
a lovely purple shower curtain which
and
matches the
mirror.
tiles, and I love that.
So a simple for guest
and a
bathroom,
small
they
mirror.
have a shower, so that's pretty good.
And I use this bathroom a bit to wash those sweet. So next is the master bedroom, and this is one of my favorite rooms in the house. I'm an awful bed maker, so I apologize in advance. It's just not one of those
relatable things.
we also have floor-to-ceiling faucets
Sorry.
in here, and so
I'm also trash. I'm making the bed. I make it, but my parents always make the joke. And from a little girl, that I was trash at it. I was so trash that in the end it was like, just make it look outside good and we'll fix it. Because even if like I would get disciplined to do it, it would still be bad. So they feel like I'm just for some reason. So it's relatable. So I just found that funny. I just suck. I did. That's sewing and crocheting. I don't know. Something about it.
Plastic drawers for side tables.
Something. I still make it look nice on the outside. It's just the inside.
And yes, each of us had the same matching drawers. And there's the balcony.
The balcony.
And then that's where
the bathroom
is. So
I like that her rooms have a lot of light in them.
So
at least like with the windows, the air.
Empty, and I hate extraneous bedding because it just makes more mess for me.
I'm on the contrary, like I don't like to make up my bed. Well, I'm not good at it. I don't mind if I would have time, but like I like the outside, but not a bunch of pillow. I like some because if you're like she doesn't know if you bad at making up your bed, have the cover top and the other pillows so that how no one sees the underneath because you just put it over. Now everyone whoever passes in my house will be like, wow, I know that bed underneath looking a mess. But over you have to just flatten everything. But over you put the cover. I know the cover pad I'm good at. The cover pad, the pillows, the plushies you have. That's fine. Is the flat end of the everything that I'm bad at. So I feel like on the contrary, if you're bad, you just put it over. And I don't have I just put them on the side when I'm not used. Honestly, I won't lie. I just put those covered stuff when my family members come over just to be like, hey, my bed is like that. They don't know. I'm just not talented in that domain. They don't know.
Later. And so we use these purple boxes as storage. So this red light we put on at night to help us.
That was interesting about the red light. Never heard of the red light.
Shining a red light really helps because you can see perfectly.
Let me know in the comments if you ever slept with a red light on. Like that's kind of crazy to me. She has the bowl, but you can watch her thing. She talked about her mattress. I'm skipping the things that was not architectural. That's the balcony that they have. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom St Lucian apartment. Okay, in case you're wondering how much bedrooms in total. This is security. Well, that's a lot of Caribbean place. This is typical Caribbean balcony. I feel when it's masonry or masonry is English too. When it's like cement, they be looking like this. But with the little flower things here. I don't know why. I guess it's just typical.
So you kind of have a really nice view, and it's pretty big, and it goes all the way over to Anton's balcony. So it's actually
that's the same. Okay, as the office basically.
Different doors that connects his office and our master bedroom.
Then there's a master bathroom.
This is the master bathroom, which is also pretty simple. It's got a cute.
It's kind of funny that her curtains have circles and everything else is squares. I don't know. That's just like cute. I'm like, everything is squares, but the circles are the curtain. I don't know. That's just my brain. Sorry.
And there's also
I see someone who doesn't like clutter.
I didn't really feel like you needed to see all that. I don't know.
But she talked about having a bidet, but she's not showing y'all.
So the final
Okay,
room in the
office
house is my
too.
office, which is also bare, and I didn't set up my studio lights. So you're just gonna see in my natural lighting, the
It's a
fan,
big
my
office.
small
It's a big
desk, and
room.
then my floor to ceiling
And plus she has a
curtains. And then there's my
corridor,
studio lighting.
the
Because
studio
I was
lighting.
kind
She
of
has, I
overwhelmed
find
in this
like for
video.
3 bedroom,
So
two
yeah,
bathroom, it's a big
my office is
apartment.
a little bare right now, but I'm
But
really
it's still
liking it.
nice. I feel like
And
they
that
all
is pretty
have
much
room
all that I
if
have
needed,
to
and
show
they have
you.
fans.
If you
So
like
I'm
this
guessing they
video,
don't have
please
air
don't forget to
conditioning.
hit
So
the
I'm
like
worried
button
about their
and comment down below if you have.
I'm worried about their chairs in the dining room. But because they just moved in from the beginning of the video, or recently moved in, but it's from 2017. So they were recently moved in. But hopefully, who knows? She sees this video and she comments and say, hey, my chair stood the test of time and did not bust open in the heat. Because now I'm seeing fans of it. I'm like, you don't have air conditioning? Those chairs. Like, your best bet in that heat, this is the conclusion, is to go with like wood chairs. Yeah, go with wood chairs. And you can have like a cushion integrated or a cushion on top. Or like, is it rattan? Like those with the sole chairs. Even though with time, if you're too heavy or sinking in the sitting exactly the same time, it can sink in. So you have to be careful with those. Unless it's like really well tightened, then it doesn't matter. But with time, they get looser. But I feel like it's just that material with the heat. Usually it bust opens. Unless it's a special heat protectant that I'm not aware of. But from experience, I know that don't last. But that's the video. So thank you for watching until now. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Comment, like, tell me your recommendation on what I should review or analyze. But all in all, I find it's a very spacious house. Like she doesn't have clutter and they moved in. Like I said, they were just still moving in and stuff at that point when she filmed the video, so it's normal. But to me, it seems good, and they have fans everywhere, so they're not hot. And they have prevention for burglary. That's good. They have candles in case of hurricane. They didn't talk about the shutters because St Lucia Caribbean hurricane, so I'm surprised that they didn't say, hey, we have shutters. But maybe it just didn't pass on mind. But that's the video. Bye-bye. Take care.